I've never gotten rage baited so hard in my entire life, actually.
I want to explore the world. Yeah. I don't know why I chose Ohio.
First place. Don't touch me. We're not a physical touch friendship. I eat rice, beef, avocado every single day.
Hi everyone, welcome back to We Are Sydney, presented to you by San Miguel. And today, Dums, we've got two special guests.
Yeah, Sam, sorry. For anyone that's listening, I'm sorry if I'm just like drifting my head in because I'm not used to this configuration, Sammy. For anyone that's listening and not watching, I've got a beautiful World Cup 94 shirt on, and that's just giving away our next two guests.
Yes.
We changed the configuration of the table because we've got not one, but two. Madison, Ayson, and Heather Hinz, thank you so much for coming on. You were doing like a wicked situation before, but you stopped that now.
We were holding some space for each other.
Well, you know, it's such a crammed space. I guess you got to do it. But thank you so much. Exactly right. Thank you so much for coming on. How are you two finding Sydney and life in Australia in general?
I'm loving it so far. Like, it's great having Heather, like, a little, like, if I get homesick, I feel like I have a little American spirit around me. But I'm loving it. We're loving the beaches. Just, like, it's huge. So we can explore so many new places every single day. So we haven't gotten bored yet.
I've seen you girls have been enjoying all the beaches. Which one's your favorite so far?
Shelly.
Yours is Shelly?
Mine was Shelly because I got my goggles and I'm going to get my scuba diving or snorkeling gear in, I think, soon. But it was so fun. Like, I couldn't swim really well because I'm not a great swimmer, so I'm working on it. But I had my little goggles on and I was like trying to dive in and see all the fish. It was the most fun I've ever had. And then we made a sandcastle.
That's also very fun.
Mine's stretchy because I don't like swimming out that far. She went out and snorkeled with some of the girls, but I just stayed back with some other ones.
Yeah.
That's pretty brave.
Yeah.
You don't know how to swim and you're swimming out.
Yeah, well, I thought, like, you know, there's other people around me, so if, like, anything happens, maybe they'd help me. I don't know. But I don't know. I was like, why not? Why not try it? I love animals, and when I was younger, I really wanted to be a marine biologist, and then I realized the amount of science classes you had to take. So then I was like, never mind. But I used to love, like, Shark Week, and I used to love, like, marine life in general. So being here has been so cool.
Are you one of those people that would swim with sharks? Would you go that far?
If there's other people there, I'm not just like recreationally doing it by myself. Like, I'm not just gonna jump off a boat and be like, hey, sharks, come here. But like, if like there's a professional in the area that kind of teaches me what to do, then yeah, I would. Or orcas.
We know you love animals. We're definitely going to ask you about that later. But guys, you've known each other before starting at Sydney FC. Can you tell us about that connection?
Yeah, we actually have only known each other for, what, a year and a half?
Yeah.
Almost 2 years?
A year. A year in September.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm tripping.
No.
January. 2 years. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, 2 years.
So we both played in college, but we actually never played each other, which is kind of surprising because we went to two like big schools. But we met for the first time in Houston for the Houston Dash. So that's kind of like where we got to know each other and grow a relationship. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very cool. We've got a fan question here, which you kind of answered before already. This is from Yona Eshi 16. Thank you so much for your question and all your questions, guys, each and every week. What's the most fun thing you've done in Sydney? You kind of answered that, I guess.
Yeah.
You've done the bridge climb?
No, I've seen that before. I'm like kind of terrified of heights.
I highly recommend. I'm scared of heights too, and I did it, and it's very safe.
Okay.
You're strapped in for starters. So
Yeah,
you can't
but when
be blown
I look
away.
over a balcony,
But
I like.
you know what? But there's stuff
awesome.
there. There's like metal. How would
Okay.
you like? It's not just like
like
you're looking
you're
over the
strapped.
edge. There's
Yeah,
strapped,
okay.
and then there's the big bridge there. It's safer
It's
than
amazing.
it sounds.
And you get
Very
cool
good.
photos.
Yeah, maybe.
We love photos.
Maybe that.
I'm also afraid of heights. So I don't know. We had a tradition in college where we had to jump off the 10-meter like diving, and it took me like 30 minutes to get the courage to jump off because it's so scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think my favorite, thinking about it right now, is when we went to Manly and we rode the ferry from where we live in Sydney all the way down to like the Harbour Bridge, and we took that to Manly, and then we spent the day at Manly, and then on the way back we like timed it for where we could watch the sunset.
Oh, that's
So it was like beautiful. It was
a lot of
a
good
really
pictures
good
that
day.
day.
Yeah, very, very cool. Let's go back now to your football origin. What influenced you the most? When I think of USA and soccer, I think of the Women's World Cups, all the World Cups that America have won, all the legends. What influenced you two as football players?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah,
Or-
I mean, I'd say my older sister. Maybe she wasn't like in a World Cup or whatever, but to me, she was like my biggest inspiration. She played and I always wanted to be like her. I didn't want to be a keeper like her, but I wanted to play like she did. And I just thought it was so cool, like how influential she was to younger generation, even in high school, like people were wanting her autograph. I thought she was so cool. And then she went pro and had a pretty tough journey, but like one of the hardest working people I've ever witnessed. So I'd say she was my biggest inspiration in playing.
Very cool. Madison?
I don't know. I definitely started playing soccer because I saw my brothers doing it, my older brothers, and I was like, I want to be exactly like them. And then I kind of just kept playing because, like, I feel like when you're good at something, you enjoy it. So then, like, I've obviously enjoyed it for, like, when I was younger playing rec. And then, yeah, just watching the U.S. Women's National Team. Like, I was like, I always wanted to be there one day. Yeah. Like, seeing them win World Cups and all that definitely inspired me as a kid.
Yeah.
Now, there's one thing that I think America does so well, which is the college system, like sport ingrained in your education as well. Can you explain that for someone who might not be too familiar? Because you both, Stanford and South Carolina. Stanford, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm a big American sports fan. Well, like, I even know those names, but they're big, two big schools, two
Yeah.
massive sporting brands. Can you tell me, like, what that process is like and how that helps shape you as pros? Because I can imagine you're probably immersed in professional setups even in that age and getting an education as well, which is so cool.
I mean, the U.S. system has actually changed recently. So we went through the old system before they kind of made rules on when you could commit. So I committed when I was like sophomore, freshman in high school. So they made it. Yeah.
That's
crazy.
So that's like ninth grade.
14 years old.
Yeah, like 4
You commit to a
I committed
college.
at 14,
at that age. So it's kind of like.
And I was late.
Yeah.
There's kids committing when they're in 7th grade.
Wow.
Like,
So they're
very
sending
young.
scouts out at that age.
100%,
Yeah.
That is insane.
But they've changed the rules now.
Yeah.
So they're like college coaches are not allowed to talk to kids until their summer before junior year.
Yeah.
I think it is.
June 15th.
Yeah, June 15th before going into their junior year, which is, what is that in Australia?
Junior
like
is
11th.
11th grade. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if
17,
you guys.
probably.
Yeah, so around there, which is great. So they can like decide when they're like more like
It's a lot of pressure, right? As a kid, once you know
100%.
that, that's a lot of pressure.
And
when
also
you keep playing.
your like aspirations change as well. Like you
100%.
at 14, you at 14 and you at 15 is totally
I had
different.
no idea what I wanted to study at all. All I knew, I really struggled in school. I wasn't the brightest kid in the class. No, I worked really hard in school.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what I wanted to study. I just was like, I want to go to a good soccer school and I want to play soccer. Now, if I would have redone it, I love South Carolina and I would want to go back to South Carolina, but major-wise, like, I studied sport management because I was like, oh, they're going to like me because I'm an athlete. Like, I was like, surely I can figure it out through there. Whereas, like, now if I were to go back, I would probably study either, like, sign language or animal behavior.
That's really cool.
Like, yeah. But they kind of made you decide early, so you kind of had to stick in that decision.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, my school does it a bit differently. So once you're at the school, your first 2 years, your freshman and sophomore year, first year, second year, however you want to say it, you actually don't choose a major yet. You have to wait till your junior year to choose your major. So they want you to like take a ton of different classes to make sure you know what you're doing.
That's good.
So that like our rate of people changing majors is a lot lower than most universities. So I took those 2 years and I took like computer science, econ, I think like a creative writing class. I was like, yeah, might as well. I have 2 years to kind of just see what I want to do. But going into my freshman year, I was like, I think I want to do medicine. Like that stuff always interested me. Like maybe something in sports worlds like kinesiology. So I ended up majoring in human biology, but my concentration was biomedical sciences, which is like the medicine part, and then human performance, which is like the sport science part.
Awesome.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, very cool. What was the football like in terms of like class and training?
Yeah.
How
what
is
was that like?
how is that integrated? And even in high school, like is it did you both play in high school as well?
Yeah, high school is tough because it like changed as well. Like this U.S. system keeps changing. And originally it was people would play high school like kind of in the fall in my area, in the spring in other people's area.
It was winter for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
winter
okay.
in some places. Like, it was very different, which is why they then, in club, they wanted you to just play club. But for me, my sister played high school, and for our high school, it was, like, a big deal to play sports. Like, a lot of the athletes from my school, like, went on to be Olympians, or, like, they were big names. So I was like, I want to play there. Like, I think that would be so cool. So I played, but by the time I started playing, it kind of started dying off a little bit more. And people started just doing club and really integrating into club.
Yeah. For me, they chose, like, California, I think, or maybe even just Northern California where I'm from. They chose winter because that's kind of when club stops. So actually some girls still kind of played club soccer. Some people still kind of played high school. It was like a bit of both. But I definitely wanted to play high school soccer just because it was like I got to play with my high school friends. It was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I did it. But with the change, I think the biggest change from high school to college, actually, there's so many. But I think one thing was, for my high school, I went to a club that was like about an hour away from where I lived. So my parents sacrificed so much for me. It was like I went to school from like, I took a 0 period too. I was a kind of a band kid, which is kind of embarrassing to say.
No, it's not. It's not embarrassing. I played the saxophone.
What instrument
It's
did you play?
okay.
I played the trumpet.
Oh, they're going to say the
You know
triangle.
what? It's a very hard instrument to play. You played the triangle? I used to play the clarinet, like Squidward. The trumpet's really hard because it's like the lip configuration. Very hard.
Yeah, but I did.
cool.
So I did jazz
Very
band as a
nice.
0 period. So before school started, I did jazz band, and then I did normal school day from like America. We started school at like 7:45 in the morning. Is first period, and then we ended around like 3, and then immediately after I'd drive an hour away so I can get to training on time. We'd train from like 5 to 7 p.m.
Wow.
And then I get home around like 8 p.m. And then that's when I would start my homework for the day.
Stop.
And so like I was taking also like really hard classes in high school. So like I would stay up till like 10 p.m. and then do that all over again. So I think I was already used to like really hard schedule where it's like your plan is down to the minute. So
Yeah.
but then in college, it was kind of the same thing. Stanford was on a quarter system, so it means like 10 weeks of what some schools learn in 16. So it's like pushed down like really small. So you have like no time to procrastinate, which is kind of good because I like procrastinating. I think the only change with the schedule is like, yes, I was going from class to soccer to section to office hours to you're constantly doing things. It was just the curriculum was so much harder. So, like, you couldn't just do, like, busy work and blindly, like, answer question. It was kind of like you had to be present with your homework and actually learn, or else, like, it's going to be finals week, and you're like, I don't remember any of this content. I cannot smash, like, 10 weeks of curriculum to hopefully pass my final.
Yeah, that wasn't my experience.
Yeah.
Very different.
I went to an SEC school. We did try to focus on our academics, but we were all about American football, so we kind of
It's good though that you had
Slide.
both, that experience. I
Yeah.
kind of wish that we had that, that college fun experience and
Yeah.
a bit of both. But talk to us about then that jump to the NWSL. Like, what was that like?
Ooh, our experiences were different.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
You can go. You got
Okay.
it.
So I actually transferred for my 5th year. I transferred to a school called Xavier. It's a small school in Ohio, just to kind of finish out my pre-med requirements because I wanted to go to med school. And I grew up in California. I went to school in California. I was like, I want to explore the world.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose
Ohio's
Ohio.
the worst place to go to explore the world. Like, and anywhere in the world. Ohio's the last
my
place
mom
to
is
go.
from the Midwest. I hope that helps the situation.
Ohio just copied strays.
Yeah. Okay, but it was in Cincinnati, so it was like they had the Bengals, like
Yeah,
the
that's cool.
Reds.
Yeah.
So like they had a lot of like sports teams, which
Yeah.
was really cool. What was I going to say? Oh, okay, we're back. But I didn't get drafted into the NWSL, so I was like, okay, I know I want to keep playing soccer. I could stay another semester in college. But then the way season works in the NWSL, that would kind of make it harder to go pro. So I was like, the college coach, Dean, at the time sent me like, oh, Houston Dash is having an open tryout. Like, and I was like, I had like a weird feeling. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So I like booked a flight, I did a hotel room, like all that. Flew down there, did the tryout, and I was leaving. It was actually my birthday, which is funny. I was leaving, and they call me, and they're like, hey, like we talked to the head coach, we talked to the GM. You are welcome to come here for a trial. And I was like, this is a great birthday present.
Yeah,
Like,
it's awesome.
So, yeah, I came down a week later with like 2 suitcases, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. Like, do a trial, and it actually ended up working out. Did the trial, worked hard all preseason, ended up signing a short-term contract to the end of the year, and yeah, became a member of the Houston Dash.
So cool.
Yeah, mine was a bit different. And I really wanted to go pro. So all of college, that's all I told my coaches. And they helped me in any way that they possibly could. But I got drafted, which they got rid of, kind of for a reason. Because when you get drafted, it doesn't mean you're on the team.
Wow.
You have to go to their preseason, and they have your rights. And if you refuse to go, or say you get an option from another team that you think you might fit, your style might fit better, like could be closer to home, it doesn't matter. You go to that club no matter what. So I went there. I was really lucky to get drafted, but I didn't get a contract immediately. I went through all of preseason and then some, and then I was able to get a contract, which was amazing, but it was a really hard process for me. I think the NWSL is an amazing league. It was just very tough. Like, it's very, very, if you don't have it, you don't have it. Like, you're out.
It's a business.
It's
I
very
can
much
imagine it's very
business.
competitive as well. You have that college system which would
Yeah.
stream so many players in, but then all the big international players.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the league is constantly expanding as well. It must be
Exactly.
very hard to crack in
Yeah.
a starting team.
Exactly. And for me, when I got drafted, I'd only talked to one coach on staff. And then the day after I got drafted, he left.
Oh.
So I was like, oh no, they're going to hate me. Like, this is the only guy I talked to. Now, the coach that ended up coming in, he was an amazing coach. His name was Eric. He really, honestly, I don't think I would have made it very far at Houston if I didn't have him. He didn't draft me. I don't know if I was his ideal player, but he worked with anything that I would ask him to help me with. I ended up getting a decent amount of injuries. I came into that situation not the best. I think I was really stressed about, are they going to like me? And just all these outside factors that really just don't matter, that I felt like for the first 6 months of me being in Houston, I wasn't myself. All I ever do is talk. I talk to a doorknob. She's my roommate. She hears me talk to myself all the time. And there I was silent. Like, I didn't talk to anybody for the first 6 months. So I was just always so nervous and just in my head that, like, I don't think I was my best form of a player there.
Of course, it would affect you as a player
Yeah,
as well.
100%. Like, my relationships weren't, like, I got along with everybody, but I just didn't talk. Like, it just wasn't maybe, like, my best moment there. But I think they taught me so many lessons that, like, helped me be the player that I am. I got my first professional minutes there. I got to play against one of the coolest clubs, Tigres, in Mexico. And I got to play against the starting 3 for Mexico, pretty much.
It's really cool.
So it was really cool experience. And I think the NWSL does a really good job of marketing their league. But it was
It's
tough.
cutthroat.
It was
It's
very
very
cutthroat.
Especially with a draft as well.
Yeah,
That's,
it's
so, like,
scary.
it's a process. It is GMs, like in other, it's
other
the exact
codes.
same process.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's cool
Not
though.
that
The
anymore.
draft was really cool. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, I wasn't.
And you get the call and
Yeah,
Like
you
the
like sit
NBA
there.
and
They
NFL
like
draft.
texted me and they're like, "You want to come to Houston?" Yep, immediately. And then they call your name. You walk on the stage.
That's
you
so
get the
cool.
scarf. You get the photos. It is a really cool experience. But I think now the way they have it, it allows players to negotiate a contract. It allows them to really like fight for what they're worth. Whereas before, like, they had to draft a certain amount of players. So since they had to draft it, sometimes they just brought people in for the preseason. And
then they would just cut them.
Yeah.
which is what I thought was going to happen to me. And I was like, oh, good, I'll just go overseas or just figure it out, go wherever the wind takes me. But then I was there for 1.5 years instead.
Yeah, wow. You've both overcame so much adversity in your playing careers, but then you both have overcome a lot of adversity in your personal lives as well.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. Wow. There's like, how has that shaped you both as the player and people now?
Do you want to go first? Or?
Sure, I can if you
Okay.
want me to. I mean, I would say for me, like I had struggled. The reason I left Houston, if I'm going to be 100% honest, was for like mental health reasons. I think the organization tried their hardest. Obviously, we had some kind of stuff happen my first year. Our coach had left. Our GM had left. My goalkeeper coach had left. 2 other coaches had left. Like at one point we had like 2 coaches.
Chaos.
But for me, like I got to a point where I was just like, I put so much of my worth and value into soccer that I didn't know who I was outside of my sport. And I got to a point where this year, wow, that's crazy. It's December. This year, I ended up taking a 4-month break from soccer. I came to the coaches. I knew I was coming to Sydney at that point, but I was like, I can't stay in Houston any longer. I need to work on myself. I need to work on my life outside of sport. I need to just take a break because I came home from training every day crying because I put so much of my worth just in my performance. And when I played every role as a goalkeeper. I played server, I played starter, I played not even rostered. I played every role that you could think of as a goalkeeper in that year and a half. And it got to a point where I was just like, I'm either going to quit soccer or I don't know what I'm going to do because I was just so miserable every day. And it's really like upsetting to look back at that because it's like I had such amazing resources, really good people around me, but I couldn't get out of that headspace where if I let like 2 balls in practice and those were the 2 balls that I had, that was the only thing I thought about for the rest of the day. So I ended up taking those 4 months and I spent it with my parents and a lot of my old teammates, and it really taught me like how much value I can bring outside. So I started all these side quests, which I try to show online so that other people know that it's not just about your job, whether it's soccer or you're in finance or whatever it is. Like I now try and take photos. Every time I am with my parents, I'm like playing with the birds or the turtles or the dogs, the cat, like those like little things.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what has really helped me through it too.
I think you realize the little things are the big things. And I think as females, we're so hard on ourselves.
100%.
Like I'm the same. I don't play football, but like in my career, it's like if you do something wrong or you naturally overthink. So I think like finding out who you are outside of football was probably the best thing you could do.
Yeah.
I think that's really
100%.
awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the advice we work with the Sydney Foundation. It's like always what we try to share with the younger girls because like you truly need to separate yourself from your sport. Otherwise, like it's just not great. Like you're so much more than a person than a soccer ball. Like it's okay you didn't put it in the net or okay you didn't save one. Like you're still blessed every single day that you get to wake up and you get to like see the sunshine. So
100%.
But I'll definitely say it's like tougher if you didn't go through some things. Like on January 27th, 2022, my brother passed away from suicide. So like mental health is like mental health is like it's super important to us, but like especially important to me. And then 1 month later, almost exactly a month, I lost one of my teammates and closest friend, same way. So that kind of like it changed my brain chemistry. Like ever since that moment, I was kind of like didn't care about the small things at all, which is kind of a blessing in a weird way. It's like, oh, I'm biking around campus, I have a flat tire. Okay, like I'm still alive. I'm still like at one of the best universities in the world. Like I was kind of just like, who cares? And it kind of helped me develop like I'm so much more than soccer. Like I've struggled with that like my freshman, sophomore year of college, that like soccer was everything. And it was like, if I can't do this, like who am I?
Yeah.
Like what do I have? And then ever since then, I was kind of just like, no, like I'm kind, like I'm a good person. Like I want to share happiness. Like I want to spread that like mental health awareness, like so many more things. So I definitely have grown past that. And
So sorry you had to go through that.
Thank you so much for
I'll
sharing.
also say, like, knowing Ace for whatever the actual timeline is that we've actually known each other, one thing that really helped me in Houston was having someone like Ace who like reminded me of those things. I remember when she opened up to me about that, it just like really put my mind into a different perspective. And I felt like she really did show up as that person. Like when I felt like fully alone in Houston, she would be like, do you want to go to the grocery store with me? Come on, you got to go. Like kind of
Push
thing.
you out.
Yeah, and like I really think like as hard as those situations are, and I can't even imagine that, like she's gone out of her way to be the best teammate and friend that you could ever have.
Yeah.
And I think obviously it's a very hard situation. Don't touch me. We're not a physical touch friendship. But yeah,
This is
as much as you get.
Yeah.
I don't hug my teammates. I don't touch my teammates. So whenever she gets a hug, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, both of you, for sharing that. And it sounds like you have a beautiful friendship
For sure.
Yeah,
and a great
Very
perspective
lucky.
as well. Yeah, you are very lucky.
Yeah. On that, you'd speak about the foundation. Girls, you both involved in the Sky's Her Limit program. So it's aiming to keep girls in the game. I know for me personally, I dropped out when I was like 15, 16, so I could have used something like that. Speak to us about your role in that.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love working with kids. So I say like all these different things that I love. I've wanted to be a gym teacher. That's another job that I really like. So like it genuinely is like one of my favorite things. Like anytime Nicole's like, oh, someone dropped out, I'm like, I want to do it. Because we get to work with kids at like a wide range. Like we worked with like kindergartners. I don't know if you guys call it kindergarten.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know your guys' terminology. To like 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And just seeing them like light up and get so excited about you being excited about what they're doing like makes my day. You can tell that there's like a lot of passion for soccer in this country, and just being able to put back the effort that like I wish was kind of put into me as a kid is just, it's really fulfilling. The whole reason that I play soccer is for the next generation, because it's not like women's soccer players are making big money. So like it's 100% for that next generation, so that they know that there's a space for them and they deserve to be in that space. And it's also really cool because the last school that we worked was actually boys. And I know that in the States, there's been times where I've had to train boys and all they do is just clash with me. But these boys were some of the sweetest, kindest
That's nice.
boys I've ever met in my entire life. At Rose Bay, shout out to them. They were amazing. They literally the entire time they're so sweet. They listened to everything we said and they wanted more the whole time. They wanted our autographs. Like they were genuinely amazing. Which sometimes as women athletes you'll get like little boys be like, oh, I'm better than you. But they listened to everything we said. It's just really fulfilling because you feel like you have a difference and you can actually do something for the next generation.
Yeah, awesome. And tell me the process moving to Australia. It's a big move. You both sound like you wanted to explore the world. You had your own little process of wanting to leave where you were. It's a big move though. It's a good 24-hour flight minimum. Tell me about the process. Signing, was it a quick sell? Like, hey, come to Sydney. Yeah, cool. Or was it a little bit more of a, oh, how long's the flight? What's the weather like? I hear about the dangerous animals.
I think my process was slightly different. So I actually terminated my contract early at Houston, and I went to Canberra United. So I played with them last season. So the change for me, I think that was the bigger jump going like last year going to Canberra, because I was like, I don't know a single person on that team. I don't know a single person in this country. So I think that was a big jump. But Canberra was amazing. I settled in great. They were like great support. They had everything that I needed. But I feel like you can, and
Yeah, I had a lot of stress about it. But Ace, I had talked to her a ton before, and I actually asked her mid-season, I guess last year.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, do you know any teams in Australia that need a keeper by chance? Like, just slide my name in there if you can. But my sister had gone to Australia on like a 10-day trip, or I don't even know what it was. And she'd raved about it. And I'd also known some pros that had come to Sydney FC, like Michelle Betos and Aubrey Bledsoe, and I loved them as human beings. They're amazing, and they're also amazing goalkeepers. And I was like, they went to Sydney FC.
So gotta follow the
So like
follow the
maybe
path.
I can go to
Big
Sydney
club,
FC and have a similar career to them. But I think my biggest fear of coming here was just being far away from my family.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm very family oriented kind of person. I moved to South Carolina for college, which was 8 hours from where I grew up in Maryland. And my mom moved. And my dad moved as well. So they pretty much moved to school with me. And then I played in Texas, and any game that I rostered, they would come to. So like they show up for everything and
cool.
anything. So I was like, oh my gosh, my first game that I play here, they're not going to be able to see. They're not going to be there. So I think that was the hardest thing for me. But they reassured me that they want this for me, and that I'm only going to be 24 for so young.
Yeah,
Like,
so young.
why not just like go? They're like, only go for a year. And I was like, ooh.
I love it now.
I don't know how much I'm going to like it or not yet. But the one thing they're like, please just don't stay there forever. But go enjoy it, but don't stay there forever.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
cool. And Sammy, speaking of cool, I think it's time for the cool break. Brought to you by San Miguel. Maddie, Heather, this is where we just change the pace completely.
Okay.
These questions are going to be a little bit weird. Okay, you ready for it? Let's talk. First of all, what do you both do to switch off? TV shows, hobbies?
Stranger Things.
Oh, we do Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Haven't started the new
I
season
don't
yet.
condone this. This is a positive practice, but I love a TikTok brain rot. Like,
Yeah.
turn
Yeah,
off
just
the
a
brain.
We all do,
scrolling.
right?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, okay. Have you started the new season of?
Yep.
Just give us a this.
tell us.
Don't tell
Yes.
us this. Yep. Okay, it's good.
Awesome.
I got my chopstick in my hand.
All right. Biggest culture shock when you guys arrived?
Oof. Probably just like the lingo.
You guys you
great.
guys
Shorten
speak
things.
English, but you have a lot of weird slang.
I love Goldie, our
like-
goalkeeper coach, but I need
Can't
Tiana.
Subtitles?
That's my girl because she's my subtitles for him. 'Cause every time he says something, I'm like, just go. Got it.
Well, that leads perfectly now to our next segment. I'm going to test how well you know your Aussie slang, okay?
Yep.
We're going to run through some words and you got to tell us
Practice.
what that means.
You ready? Okay, first one, bogan.
Okay, I know this
That's
one.
an accent.
No.
Oh.
Well, kind of. It's like, isn't it the American version of like redneck? It's like
Yes,
Southern,
it is.
yeah.
Okay.
Country.
Yeah. Great start. Arvo.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're doing good. Bludger.
I've heard this one.
It can be used in different contexts. So
Can we have?
Is that like
Can
when
we
you hit
have?
something?
use it in a sentence? Of
yes,
course you can.
please.
Like, he is a bludger.
Yeah, like a.
Or if you're a goalkeeper, it could also be a blood. Oh, man, that cross was hard or that shot was hard. It had a bludger of a bounce.
See, I wouldn't
Like a
use that one.
spin?
I'd use more like,
No.
here's a bludger.
He doesn't like working. He's a bludger.
He's just like a
Lazy.
meathead.
Yeah. I kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. 3 from 3.
Yeah,
I'm going to give
yeah.
that 3 from 3.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay. Next one.
Bottle-o.
Oh, I've not heard that.
Gotta go
girls
to
Can we
have
have the origin of the word? No. Can
It's
we
not spelling bee.
use it
We're
in a
going
sentence,
out.
please?
Let's go to the bottle quickly.
Oh,
I can't elaborate too much
No
because
more
I'll give it
from
away.
like the liquor store.
We
Yeah!
wouldn't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Brekkie.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Surely.
Macca's.
Oh, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Chockers.
I feel like those are shoes.
That sounds like a shoe thing.
Doesn't it sound like
That sounds, I was
Chockers.
actually going to say that.
Chockers.
Like
It's
the Jesus
chockers.
strap shoes. That's what I think they are. No?
That means when something's really full, like there's, like that place
No
was chockers,
traffic.
lots of people,
Chockers.
chockers. If something is chockers,
Chockers.
means there's a lot of people.
Chalkers.
So,
That's crazy.
wait, but like you guys shorten everything. Where?
Yeah, I don't know where that
Yeah.
comes. I have no
Oh, okay.
idea.
I
I have no
just
idea.
let me know that's
Got
what
it.
you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Cool,
Threw it
cool.
in there. Servo.
Okay, I know that's
That's
the service
gas station.
station.
Yes.
No?
Petrol. Yeah.
Yeah. Sicky.
You're ill?
Chuck
day?
the sicky.
We love
Yeah,
it
yeah, there
in
you go.
Australia.
Sick day. PTO.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We don't get that.
That's
Pretty
very
well.
much. You got all of them except
Chockers.
chockers. Okay. Favorite meal.
It's not my favorite meal, but I eat rice, beef, avocado every single day.
Oh, that bowl?
Oh, like a
It is.
bowl, like
I
a
had
bowl
to make it
situation.
myself.
hot
It's the
honey.
only- Yeah, pretty much.
Cottage
Yeah.
cheese.
Or sushi. We have
Sushi
sushi
is-
as our treat.
So yeah, I'm
okay.
celiac, so I can't really eat a lot of food.
Yeah. Sushi.
Celiac.
I'm celiac. So I have a lot of sushi. But
good.
I feel like we're also just like we train like in the afternoon some days, and we're just like we come home and we're like we just need fuel.
Yeah.
And we're
Anything.
not really.
Can't really go
Yeah.
wrong with
Yeah.
beef, rice,
Yeah.
avocado.
Yeah,
I love
It's
that.
good.
Really
It's
saucy
good.
if I do an egg on there, crack the egg
Oh,
yolk, and then
She
it's
does
like
now we're
balsamic.
talking.
balsamic
Yeah,
vinegar.
that would-
okay.
very
Balsamic
nice.
vinegar?
Very nice.
Balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
Or what else you put barbecue sauce.
I do put. I love my barbecue sauce.
Are
my-
you one of
my
those
southern
that you
roots.
drown it in
Yeah.
there? Okay.
Love
Yeah.
sauce too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet baby rays.
The best. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
So good. More expensive here though.
Yeah, it is. They chuck that premium on there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to play another game. Who's
Okay.
more likely to, okay?
I
Okay.
have to close our eyes.
Okay, so who's more likely to be late?
Oh, you chose the wrong people.
Yeah, we're
you
not
chose
late.
The wong
You're
people.
punctual.
Oh, you're
both
early.
just punctual.
Okay,
Like,
the
We
U.S.
got here
system.
exactly 10 here today, but like
actually, to be honest, we were late. We got stuck in
Yeah.
we got stuck in traffic.
but I'm like an
No.
hour early to things because I get so stressed about
wow.
time.
We're
An hour.
like at least 30 minutes before the next person.
So you're
shows
both
up
just
for training.
insanely punctual. That's a very
So
good.
Yeah.
if you had an international flight and you're supposed to get there 3 hours before,
I'm probably getting there like 4 hours before.
Yeah.
You're both like
I'm
that.
And then I
Very
can't even
early.
check my luggage sometimes
Yeah.
because they have that like rule.
too early.
So I'm like
Wow.
sitting there. Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah.
At least you're both on time.
When I'm
Yeah.
late, I'm a stressor. You don't
Yeah,
want to be
no.
around me when
Yeah,
I'm late.
okay.
I get like
Yeah.
that too,
Yeah.
to be fair. Okay, who's more likely to not answer their phone?
We're both good at that.
Probably.
But yeah, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Her phone's always on D&D. Like, do not disturb.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to ruin the ending of a movie or show?
Probably me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you're just like, I can't say anything.
I don't really.
I'm a
I don't-
yapper.
Yeah, I don't. Her and our third roommate Lori talk a lot, and I just kind of on the couch.
Yeah.
Don't really say much.
Okay.
Who's more likely to have a big night out?
You're talking to the wrong people. I mean,
Neither. That's it.
Just having your bowls at home.
I
Yeah.
guess you, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to another slang word. Who's more likely to be cranky first thing in the morning?
Yeah, definitely.
100p. Yeah, definitely you.
I don't like talking a lot. So like,
Just not a morning person.
or evening.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Or
no, just
night.
kidding.
Or night.
Pretty good
Yeah,
today.
okay.
No, like I can like if I'm in the talkative mood, like I'll talk. But sometimes I'm just like,
You
I
just don't wanna
really-
talk.
she
Yeah,
chill.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
It's tough when I'm talking to a wall though. Say something to her and I have to respond as
But
her
yeah,
and then say
this
something
morning
again and then
she was like, she sings a lot, so she was singing her song as we were walking into the facilities, and she was like, I hit that note, right? And I'm just like,
You're like, yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
sure. And she's like, oh, okay.
yeah.
It sounds like when I'm talking to
two
you.
more
Yeah.
roommate questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can be like that. Sometimes you just,
In one
sometimes
ear,
you-
out the other.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
can definitely be like that.
Need
Who's
validation.
more likely to leave dirty dishes in the sink?
Probably me, but I clean mine very well.
No, yeah, maybe Lori, our third roommate.
Yeah, okay. You
She's
have to
gonna
play
be
that.
pissed.
She's gonna
Yeah.
be bad, but
Okay,
like she knows.
Yeah, she knows it.
Who's more likely to snore?
I don't
I
know.
don't know either.
I haven't slept in the same room as you.
Well,
Okay.
once
Oh, we did?
Adelaide.
Oh,
She's my roommate
Oh,
for travel
right.
trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't.
probably me. I'm obnoxious.
Just to make sure
Snore?
snore.
I don't know. I don't know if we
I don't think so.
either of us snore.
Yeah.
All right, and the animals as well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about the animals.
Yeah.
So I think you were saying like, doesn't your mum have like 15 turtles and like all these different
Sure your
animals?
mum is TikTok famous or something?
Yeah.
Because of her
Yeah,
animal
so shout
collection?
out mom.
out to Mom.
The Hinzu, Hinzoo. She
That's
She
Zed.
actually, so
So
she
good.
actually
Yeah,
started,
that's good.
Zed, sorry. She actually started her TikTok journey during my mental health break.
Yep.
And she started with less followers than me.
So you're saying basically it's because you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started telling her like she should do TikTok, she should do it. And then she went live every single day during that break to show her turtles. And then she like started getting people like kind of into it. And then all of a sudden she was at 10,000 followers. And I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. I need to start trying. And then I started trying, and then I started losing followers. So I was like, this is so embarrassing. I'm losing followers to my mom. But no, I ended up trying to help her as much as possible. She has her 15 turtles. She now has 4 birds.
Wow.
She has a Millie Gold macaw, hyacinth macaw, an African gray parrot, and then a green wing macaw, which 2 of them are the 2 largest macaws species. And then we have 3 dogs, and then my 3-legged cat that I bought in Houston.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So shout out to the Hinz.
Shout out to Hinzu. The people will know Freddie pretty well if they watch.
That is a cool
Yeah.
name, Hinz. That one rolls off the tongue. That's very nice. Okay, we've got some more fan questions. Sammy, this one is from
I think it's Joanne-ish.
Joannish 16. Who brings the vibes to the Sydney FC change room on match days?
I'll say Mac is always on aux.
Yeah.
So that's good
That is
vibes.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people like wear their headphones.
Yeah.
And are like, or at least we do.
Yeah.
We try to like lock into the game.
I have my headphones, and then I'll do like one little move, and then I'll be like, okay, back in.
Yeah.
But
What
I
type of
wouldn't
music
call myself the vibes. Oh.
Is it a mixture?
Everything.
Is it like, does she ask for her opinion, or is it just
No.
what Macca says?
She gets
goes?
Taylor in there.
Okay.
She loves
Decent
her
amount.
Taylor,
Love you,
Sabrina,
Macca.
Harry
Come on, get a team.
Styles.
It's okay.
Yeah.
She played some like
Like a bit of that,
Bit
of
like
Gabba.
bit of hard style or
yeah,
something
she
like
played
that.
a few of those.
Yeah.
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 She honestly mixes up like throwback.
Sounds like there's a nice catalogue. Like you
Yeah,
need
yeah,
something,
yeah,
you need a couple
yeah.
sing-alongs,
It's
and
not
you
like
need a
the
bit of
same
like
thing.
boom, boom,
Yeah, yeah,
boom
yeah.
to
Yeah.
just lock in.
Okay, next one's from Olivia's camera roll.
Great
Who's
name.
the most goated teammate besides each other? Goated. So best.
I want to like every single one of them. I want them all on my good
Boo.
side.
I don't want fencing. Come on, Maury.
Yeah. Lori. I also shout out to the keeper union. I
It's a
love,
thing?
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to make it more of a thing. They laugh at me every time I try. I'm trying to get coffee with just them, and they're not doing it. But
just need to look after each other.
love them so
Yeah.
much. It's really hard to have a good keeper union with the way that being a keeper is.
Yeah, it's tough.
And they're amazing. They're so supportive of me. They're the first person to cheer for me. I'm the first person to cheer for them.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love them. And Lori.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lori.
Thoughts of the union, the goalkeeper
Yeah.
union. Good to hear it's
GKU.
alive and well. Emily's football. Sammy, do you want to ask this question? I was just, you know what, I was rattling off Hinzu so much. I stole your question. So you wanna
Oh,
ask
it's
this
okay.
question here?
From Emily's football content, what's been your favourite part about being in Australia?
The animals.
Hers is definitely the animals. We'll go on walks. And like I'll just be like, like, oh, the nature. She'd be like, that bird right there is a rose-crested cockatoo. Like,
The galah cockatoo.
oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm not really paying attention.
I
during those
also
moments.
on our walks we have like this like swan family and the duck family, and I'll have to warn her about them because the duck family became very aggressive.
What?
Because when you walk by them, they became very aggressive. They originally had 3 little baby ducks, and then we found out that one of them potentially passed. Because now when we pass them, there's only 2 baby ducks, and they attack because
What, ducks attack you?
yes, they attack. You can ask Kaylee about it.
No way. She'll
She's
be walking
also-
and they'll be there trying to.
If you walk too
Chase
close.
after you.
Now the swan family, they're doing much better. They have their 3, and
not know
the
ducks
swans
were
are getting their
aggressive. There you
feathers
go.
in. They're doing great.
Now I know why you're zoning out half the time. You're like, I don't know what bird she's talking about.
This relationship's hilarious.
It is. I love it.
I'm afraid of birds.
Oh.
So like, you know, like the
Birds can be scary.
magpie
Oh, yeah,
swooping
yeah. Birds
things?
can be
So
scary.
where
Yeah.
I grew up in California, it's like we had trees everywhere. So it's like when you leave your car walking, we have outdoor campuses, which
Yep.
means like you have to leave your classroom to go to your next classroom. So like anytime you're outside, like you're just getting attacked. Like people would walk into school with their
Putting my
backpack
hand
over
down
their
to
head
catch the birds.
because like so I'm now afraid of birds,
Aw.
which is funny because she loves
Loves them.
birds.
Yeah.
I like
wow.
welcome them to our porch.
Yeah,
I was
she-
opening a coconut the other day, and the cockatoos came. I'm like, yes, this is my moment.
Maddie's like, get out.
I'm laying in my bed. I just woke up from my nap and I'm like, Heather is FaceTiming me. Like, I'm confused because I know
Some
she's
bird
home.
just chilling
I
with
know
it.
she's home. So I'm like, is she really that lazy that she can't just like knock on my door?
Elijah.
So then I'm like, I'm answering a phone and I'm like this. And then I just see like Heather's like, take a picture, take a picture. She has like 5 cockatoos on our porch. And she's like, look.
The sulfur crested cockatoos.
Yeah, that one. Whatever.
They didn't bring their friends the galahs.
They're loud. They're cockatoo. They're loud too.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Kookaburras. I'm thinking of,
Kookaburras, yeah, they
See,
love
I
singing,
don't
yeah.
know my.
They're all loud.
Yeah, exactly right.
They're good.
Now,
Sydney Derby.
Sydney Derby this week. Both of you coming back from injuries. Do you want to give us a little update?
Yeah, how you going?
How you
Yeah.
going?
I'm going really well. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be available for this weekend. I'm back in full training, so the hopes are high. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I like that. I think there's an element as well. I don't mind the like, you know, in America they have
Bit
the
of
injury
suspense.
reports, and
Yeah.
you get them there. You're questionable
We don't
at the
know.
moment. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I like
You
that.
never
Or
know.
we just don't know.
Yeah,
Or-
that too. Yeah, that-
Yes.
Poker face.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll see. It's early. It's early
Yeah.
in the week so far.
Yeah, very cool. Heather, same with you. Just questionable for this week.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see.
Did you catch a bit of the men's derby on the weekend?
Oh,
I
we
don't know
were
if we're allowed to
there.
discuss.
We were there.
You're allowed to discuss. Yeah.
Yeah, we were there. I've never gotten rage baited so hard in my entire life, actually. If we're being so honest, I won't go too much into detail.
I can imagine.
But I was like,
Fiery.
whatever, derby, whatever. Like, we'll go,
Yeah.
like, support the guys, whatever. And I'm sitting there, like, I start the game like this, like,
And then by the
oh,
end,
it's the game. At one point, I was literally sitting like this and
Sounds
like
like me.
screaming. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, Sydney FC, like, I don't even know this, like, that much. And I, like, immediately was, like, angered.
Yeah.
It's good. That's what a derby
Yeah.
should be doing.
yeah, exactly right.
I was just, my jaw was on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't want to say much. I need to be media trained. I'm a little scared
Yeah.
speaking about it right now.
I can imagine. I can imagine there are a couple words
No,
used to describe.
We're big
wonder
fans
is
of the
maybe-
boys.
yeah.
You know, we want them
Yeah.
to do well no matter what. So we wanted the best for them.
That's
But-
awesome. And chance now for revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The women get a shot
Exactly.
at revenge this weekend.
Exactly.
We're doing the jersey signing. We got
Yeah.
we've got now. This is a little tradition on the show.
It is, guys.
The people that are listening, we're bringing out the jersey now. Each guest is going to sign
go first?
the jersey, and we're going to give it away at the end of the season.
We
Sammy.
are.
Oh, period.
Oh,
So we got the
Cute.
gaffer, the men's gaffer. We got a couple men's players now.
Oh,
Maddie
should I
and Heather are
go?
going to sign. Pick your
Yes,
spot. You can go wherever you want.
Across the whole
John
thing.
Hancock.
Yeah.
You guys don't know the lore,
American
probably.
joke.
It's American.
Yeah,
joke.
it's the crazy. That's the
Big,
slate.
big
John
thing.
Hinz, and he's got the most ridiculous.
yeah,
Was it on
yeah.
the
Constitution?
Constitution, yeah.
Or the
It's
Bill
the
of
most
Rights.
ridiculous
Declaration
signature
of
ever.
Independence.
Declaration
Yeah.
of Independence, Bill of Rights, or the Constitution. I don't really remember.
Big ones.
It's one of the big.
I've got it.
You should know this, Stanford.
What's yours like?
I didn't study
Not that
history.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
didn't study
wait.
anything.
Can the? Okay.
You're okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't want them to see my signature because I'm scared it's gonna be bad.
Oh, I want them to see mine.
Looks great.
No, it doesn't. It's okay. Thank you.
You've done very well.
Yeah. Better than ours.
It's a little off. I need a.
Sammy, that jersey's really starting to take shape now. There's
I
gonna be
know.
one
It's
lucky
getting
person there.
exciting. Had lots of good guests.
Shout
That's
out
actually
to,
my signature.
Tyler's
but-
girlfriend, one of our sound guy. It was his girlfriend's idea.
was.
What
Signing
a,
one.
honestly,
What
what
a
an
great
idea.
idea.
What an idea to have this. Thank you so much. Let's let's hold it up for camera as well.
Oh.
That's what we're going to be
That's
giving
mine.
away. Haven't
But-
seen a bad signature yet. I'm going to be honest. Two
Right,
great
'cause yours won't
signatures.
be going on there. Guys, we have one more question for you. It's
Okay.
something we ask every episode. I'll let you lead.
Oh, thank you very much. If you weren't a footballer, what would you be?
What would you be?
Gym teacher, animal behavioralist,
Bird
and
lady.
Miss Hinz.
doing
The
some
PE
sign language
teacher.
on the side.
Cool.
Yeah.
Busy.
Very cool.
I feel like I'd either be like
Housewife.
a.
I say housewife.
That's a dream.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'd probably maybe stay in the sports world, so like play a different sport, or like hopefully be a doctor or like a physio, something like that.
You could still do that, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Med school's very long, so maybe more like physio. It's
Yeah.
a little shorter.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming
Yeah.
on, and good luck. Hope to see you back
Yeah, both
this
of you.
weekend as
Yeah.
well. But if not, we'll be seeing you very, very shortly. Thank you so much for sharing so much with us as well. It was an awesome episode.
Yeah, it's very special. And guys, remember to get your comments in, like, subscribe, and we'll be joining you again in a few weeks. So make sure you tune in, and we'll see you next time.
Ciao.